Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Options. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel down below. And while you're down there, please hit the like button as well. That'll help this channel continue to grow and get the content out to more people who enjoy trading options. Well, today is the 4th of September, and I want to go over a trade that I closed out today in GLD, and it's a trade that I've been in for most of the year. And it's a trade in which I've ultimately made over $372,000 this year trading GLD. And as you can see here, I started the year out around $87,000 in profits. I was able to take some nice profits up here to get to 310. And then we did a little trading around here and got down to $296,000. And with all the frenetic activity of the past week, I've been able to take that up to a grand total of $372,000. And this is all verified on Kinfo. So let's just go right to the trade. This is the chart here of GLD. As you can see, it's just been in this massive uptrend here since 2024. And as we know, we've been printing dollars. We've had inflation concerns. Gold has done what it's been shown to do, and that is to act as a hedge and be a storer of true value. And that's why you see the chart going up and to the right. So this is the daily chart. I'm going to get down to the 4-hour chart, and we're going to take a look at this here. So right over in this area here, this is the 14th of February, and this is where I entered into a gold position for the year. And I saw that we were rising here above the moving averages, and so I decided to buy. And so I bought some options here. Here's where I sold a little bit of a position, and then I bought some here and here as well. So that was the month of February. And during that month of February, I purchased options on the 14th, and then again on, I believe it was the 21st, and then the, looks like the 26th, I believe, of February. And then I let it ride and let it ride. And then we had a nice good pop up here. And I thought that it would be a good idea to take a couple profits. And I did. This was around April the 10th. And we continued to bounce around in this area. And then if you look from this whole area here, we were kind of just trading in a range here. So from here to like here, we were just trading in a range. But I decided to just trade around the position, and that allowed me to just continue to lay on some trades. And I'll just zoom in here a little bit more. So I started buying again here in May. I bought throughout the month of May, and then I bought some more. We were up a while, and then we came down, and then I just bought some more in June, and I made some purchases all the way through June. And then as we were starting to just get this area here where the moving average was just kind of starting to bunch up around the price action, I knew we were getting ready for a breakout. And if you can look here, there's a little bit of a wedge formation. I'm going to go to the spot gold chart and just kind of show you what that was. Um, Here we are. This is what I was looking at. And as you can see here in April, we came up and touched the top of the wedge, and we came down and touched the bottom. We came back and touched the top again in June, came down and touched the bottom in June, came up and touched the top here in July. And I made a post on Twitter, and I said, the train is about to leave the station. And we came up here, and instead of just bouncing back down, we just exploded and we went to the races. So getting back to the GLD chart, here we are. And as you can see, all the way during that sideways chop and that bouncing up and down, I was buying. And then here we really exploded up. And then this week, I decided, hey, it's looking like it's time to sell into some of this strength and to take some profits. So here on this day, I believe this was the second, I took some profits. I think I closed about a third of the position, and then I closed the rest of the position today and netted a final bit of profit on that trade. So all told, it was a total of $372,000 on trading GLD for this year. It's a great trade, and I was glad to be able to get this profit. And it was just one of these things about just staying patient, letting the moving averages work, understanding that gold is just something that really has, relatively speaking, minimal counterparty risk. Gold is not going to go down because, the CEO was fired, or it's not going to go down because the chief financial officer made an error in the reporting on last month's earnings. Gold is not going to do that. Gold has no CEO. It has no board of directors. And it just is. It just represents value. And when you understand that, then it's easier to trade the position. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you think about this. Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, happy trading.